You know those moments when just like a raised eyebrow totally changes what someone means, or
Yes.
a quick glance tells you way more than words ever could?
Yeah,
It's pretty amazing, really, how much we communicate without actually saying anything.
it really is.
So today, that's exactly what we're doing. We're doing a deep dive into this whole fascinating world of nonverbal communication.
Hmm.
We've looked at some great sources. Very Well Mind and Help Guide had some really insightful stuff. They give a pretty comprehensive view on, how we talk beyond just language.
Right. And our goal here for you listening is really to get past just the basics. We want to unpack the impact of this nonverbal stuff,
Yeah.
like why it's so incredibly important in just our everyday lives, especially maybe when things go a bit wrong,
Uh-huh.
and crucially, how we can all get better at it, both sending clearer signals ourselves and reading others more accurately. It's really about becoming fluent in this silent language that's always happening.
And get this, here's something that always makes me stop and think. Some researchers reckon that maybe as much as 80%, 80
Wow.
of what we communicate comes down to our actions, our gestures, compared to only like 20% for the actual words.
That's you.
Think about that. If your words say one thing, but your body's telling a completely different story,
Yeah.
well, which one are you going to believe?
The body, usually.
Almost always, right? Your body basically wins. It's like the ultimate truth detector for what someone's really thinking or feeling.
It's a pretty stark reminder, isn't it? And that's not just some, fun fact. It's fundamental to how we interact as humans.
Right.
And people have known this for a while. I mean, the scientific study of it, it actually goes way back. Charles Darwin, back in 1872.
Darwin. Really?
Yeah, he published The Expression of the Emotions in Man and Animals. So even back then, people understood just how important these unspoken signals are.
Okay, so if it's potentially 80% of our message, this isn't just a nice-to-have skill. It's like essential.
Totally essential.
But, okay, beyond just the sheer volume, why is nonverbal communication such a big deal in our daily lives? What does it actually do?
Well, it does a lot, actually. It works on multiple levels.
Yeah.
Think about relationships first.
Mm-hmm.
Nonverbal cues are often the very first way we show closeness,
Yeah.
intimacy.
Mm.
They can offer forgiveness or show understanding, sometimes even before you manage to say, I'm sorry. It's powerful for rebuilding trust.
Okay.
Or think about times when you just can't use words, like a really noisy environment, a factory maybe,
Right.
or maybe you're in therapy trying to talk about something really difficult and the words just won't come out. Your posture, maybe tears, a sigh,
Yeah.
that becomes the message.
Makes sense.
And then there's how it works with words. Nonverbal signals can reinforce what you're saying, make it clearer, add emphasis.
Like how?
Well, like a boss giving praise, maybe they pat the employee on the back. That
Yeah.
amplifies the positive message.
Right.
Or, someone might pound the table to underline how critical a point is.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets really, really interesting. Your body can also flat out contradict your words.
Ah, the mixed signals.
Exactly. Saying yes, but shaking your head no. That immediately flags something's not quite right. And when that happens, when you get those mixed signals, guess what? The listener almost always trusts the nonverbal part.
Because it feels more real, more instinctive.
Precisely. It's seen as more authentic, less filtered.
It's like our bodies have their own voice, huh? Just
Yeah.
broadcasting our real intentions, whether we want them to or not.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so let's peel back the layers a bit. Let's look at the specific sort of dialects of this silent language. Researchers have identified, 9 core types?
That's right. 9 main types.
Mhm.
And even if you think you're pretty good at reading people, understanding the nuances here, it's really powerful.
Okay, lay them on us.
All right, so first up, facial expressions. This is probably the most obvious one.
Great. Smile means happy, frown means sad. We get that.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really cool is how universal some of these are, like expressions for happiness, sadness, anger, fear, surprise, disgust. They're recognized across cultures.
So you could be anywhere in the world, and you'd recognize someone being genuinely happy from their smile?
Largely, yes.
Mm.
But, and this is a big but, other nonverbal stuff, it can vary wildly, which leads us right into the next one.
Which is?
Gestures. These are the more deliberate movements, the signals we make.
Like waving hello, pointing at something, giving thumbs up.
Exactly. Seems simple, right?
Right.
Good. But gestures are, let's just say they can be a minefield culturally.
Oh, yeah. How so?
Well, take the V sign. Peace or victory in the U.S., right?
Sure.
Make that same sign in Britain or Australia, back of the hand facing out. It's pretty offensive.
Wow, okay. Didn't know that.
Or the OK sign. Fine in English-speaking countries, mostly, but try that in Germany, Russia, or Brazil.
Mm.
Definitely not okay. It's insulting there.
So these aren't just little quirks, they actually matter.
They matter a lot. They shape perception instantly. I mean, think about courtrooms. Sometimes lawyers are restricted in their gestures because just like glancing at a watch while someone's talking or rolling their eyes, it can subtly undermine credibility.
That's incredible, the power of just moving your hand. Okay, what's next?
Number 3 is paralinguistics. Fancy word, but it's basically about your voice, separate from the words themselves.
So not what you say, but how you say it.
Exactly. Your tone, how loud or soft you speak, inflection, pitch, all of that.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Imagine saying, good for you. Say it really excitedly, high pitch. Sounds like genuine enthusiasm, right?
Yeah.
Now say those exact same words, but totally flat, monotone.
Right, suddenly it's sarcasm or just total disinterest.
Precisely. Same words, completely different message, all down to the voice.
Makes sense. Okay, number 4.
From the voice, we go to the whole body language and posture, how you sit, walk, stand, hold your head. It's constantly sending signals.
This is the classic body language stuff people talk about, right? Like crossing your arms means you're closed off.
Yeah, that's the popular idea. And there was a big boom in research on this back in the 70s. Books like Julius Fast's Body Language became really popular. But, and this is important, it's often more subtle, maybe less clear-cut than people think. Crossing your arms can mean defensiveness, sure, or it could just mean you're cold.
Right, so you can't just read one signal in isolation.
Exactly. Overinterpreting one single gesture can lead you way off track. You need the bigger picture.
Okay, got it. What's number 5?
Proxemics. This is about personal space.
Ah, the personal bubble.
That's the one. We all have it, right? And when someone gets too close, invades that space, it feels uncomfortable, sometimes even threatening.
Definitely.
And how big that bubble is depends on a lot of things. Social norms, culture definitely plays a huge role. The situation you're in, how well you know the person, even just your personality.
So it varies a lot.
It does. Like a casual chat might be, say, 18 inches to 4 feet apart. But if you're speaking to a big crowd, you naturally stand further back, maybe 10 to 12 feet. Violating those unspoken rules, even by accident, can really shut down communication.
Okay, number 6.
Eye gaze or eye contact. Our eyes are incredibly expressive tools.
How we look at people, staring, blinking, that kind of thing.
Yep. And here's a cool detail. Research shows your blinking rate actually increases and your pupils dilate when you see people or things you like.
Huh, interesting.
And eye contact itself. It can signal interest, attraction, hostility, lots of things. Now, there's a common belief, right? Steady eye contact means someone's truthful.
And shifty eyes mean they're lying.
Right. But research actually suggests it's not that simple. Eye gaze isn't always a reliable lie detector. That assumption can actually lead to misjudging people.
Good point. Okay, 7th.
7th is haptics. That's communication through touch.
Touch, like a handshake or a hug.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Touch is so fundamental for connection. It conveys affection, familiarity, sympathy, but it can also communicate status and power.
How so?
Well, studies show people with higher status often feel more entitled to initiate touch or enter someone else's personal space.
Oh, okay.
And there tend to be some differences based on sex, too. Women often use touch more to show care or concern, while men might use it more to assert power or control. And we know from classic studies, like Harry Harlow's work with monkeys, touch is absolutely critical for healthy development.
Right. The monkeys preferred the cloth mother, even without food.
Exactly. Shows how vital that tactile connection is.
Okay, almost there. Number 8.
Number 8 is appearance, how we choose to present ourselves, clothing, hairstyle, grooming, all that stuff.
So what we wear sends a message.
Absolutely. Think about color psychology, how different colors can affect mood or perception and first impressions, heavily influenced by appearance. That's why we dress up for job interviews, right? And it's maybe a bit uncomfortable, but research suggests attractive people often tend to earn more, get better job opportunities.
Wow.
But again, culture is huge here. What's considered attractive or appropriate varies enormously. Thinness might be valued in many Western cultures, but in some African cultures, for instance, a fuller figure can be seen as a sign of health, wealth, and status.
So context is everything, again.
Always. And finally, number 9, artifacts.
Artifacts, like ancient pottery.
Huh. No, not quite. In this context, it means objects and images we use to communicate nonverbally about ourselves.
Okay, like what?
Think about your online avatar, maybe. That's an artifact you choose to represent you. Or A really clear example is uniforms.
Ah, like a police officer's uniform or a doctor's coat.
Exactly. You see that uniform and instantly you know their profession, their role, maybe something about their authority. It's a powerful, immediate form of nonverbal communication, a shortcut to understanding.
Okay, so those are the 9 types. That's a lot to think about.
It is. It's a whole language happening constantly.
So we've kind of broken down what the silent language is and all its different forms. Now let's talk about seeing it in action. And maybe more importantly, what happens when when it goes wrong.
Yeah, because we really are always communicating, even if we don't mean to. And that's where the misunderstandings can creep in.
Totally. Think about just at home.